Okay, let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive into something new today?
Absolutely. I'm excited to dig into this one.
This deep dive is all about unlocking a really cool achievement in the professional world. We're calling it substantial merit.
Oh, I like that. Substantial merit. Sounds kind of official, doesn't it?
It does, right.
Yeah.
And I know it might not sound super thrilling at first, like what even is that? But stick with us because this is important, especially if you're thinking about something like the EB2-NIW visa.
Right. That's the one for folks doing really innovative, groundbreaking work, right?
Exactly. And that's what substantial merit is all about. It's like, how do you prove your work is a total game changer? That you're not just good at what you do, you're pushing the boundaries, making a real impact.
Okay, yeah, I see where you're going with this. So it's not enough to just be good. You got to be exceptional.
You got it. So how do we actually achieve this elusive substantial merit? What are the secret ingredients?
Lay it on me. I'm ready to unlock some achievements.
Well, first up, you got to have originality. We're talking about forging a new path, like discovering uncharted territory in your field, not just following the same old routine, you know?
Right, like you're not just playing the game, you're creating a whole new level.
Exactly. But just like in those awesome video games, there's more to it than just exploring. You got to make an impact.
I was just about to say, it's not enough to just be new. You got to move the needle, really.
100%.
Yep.
This is where your work goes beyond just theory and makes a real tangible difference. Like, does it improve lives, change the way we see the world?
No, that's what gets me fired up. Seeing how something can actually make a difference out there in the world.
Me too. And this is where it gets even more interesting. Think about those achievements in games that other players recognize and admire.
Oh, yeah, like the ones that make you say, wow, I wish I'd thought of that.
Yes. That's a huge part of substantial merit to recognition. Awards, articles in top journals, being asked to speak at those big conferences. They're like badges of honor. They show the world, hey, this person's work is a big deal.
It's like getting those bragging rights, but in your professional life.
Exactly. But it's not just about showing off. Your work also has to stand up to some serious scrutiny. And that's where peer review comes in.
Okay, so it's got to be able to hold its own under pressure, huh?
Right. Think of it like having a panel of experts in your field, carefully looking at everything you've done, testing your theories, making sure you haven't taken any shortcuts.
It's like having your work beta tested by the best of the best, no room for errors.
Exactly. And when your work gets cited by other researchers, those citations are like gold. They show that your work is not only being recognized, it's actually influencing what comes next.
It's like laying the foundation for others to build on. That's huge.
Absolutely. So we've talked about all these concepts, but let's bring it down to earth a bit. What does proving substantial merit look like in real life?
Give me the tangible stuff.
Think about this. You have a patent for a groundbreaking invention. That's a pretty awesome accomplishment. Or imagine your research being published in a super prestigious journal, and then tons of other researchers cite your work. That's major.
Okay, I'm starting to see the picture. These are some serious accomplishments.
Right. And it's not just about publications. Picture yourself presenting your work at a huge international conference, surrounded by the leading experts in your field. They're all buzzing about your findings, eager to collaborate with you.
Now that's the dream, to have your work spark that kind of excitement and inspire others.
Exactly. And that's the power of being able to demonstrate substantial merit. It's like you're not just checking boxes. You're telling a story about the value and the impact of your work.
So it's really about connecting the dots, showing how your work makes a real difference in the grand scheme of things.
Absolutely. And that brings up an interesting question for you, dear listener. How would you explain the value of your work? What are those unique skills and experiences that make you stand out? What are your secret achievements?
Ooh, I like that. Everyone has those hidden talents and successes, those things that might not be on a resume but really showcase their worth.
I love that. And, what's cool is that even if you're not going for something as specific as an EB2-NIW visa, just understanding the idea of substantial merit can be incredibly helpful. It's about recognizing your own accomplishments, owning your successes, and being able to show the world what you bring to the table. And trust me, that is a superpower worth having.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. It's been awesome exploring this with you.
Absolutely. Until next time.
See you all soon.